morning. Right, Big Frank back on the road with his new exhaust, his new Noiser exhaust. Just off out really to do a new start sequence for Big Frank's videos, because the one I keep using as a starter is Yonks old. Yonks, is that a word? Yonks. Oh, he is a missile when he gets going. Yeah, so I was actually hoping to get out earlier than this. I think it's about 10 o'clock or something Saturday morning, but failed. But then there was a bit of a sheen to the floor. I don't know whether we've had a bit of rain overnight or what, but it was a little bit moist and it was bloody cold. I don't know what the temperatures are meant to be, but it's still bloody cold. It's just my arms that are getting affected at the moment. I've got my jacket on and just a t-shirt. I've got my heated vest on, but on quite a low setting, but and my summer gloves, so my hands are steadily losing all feeling in my hands. Yeah, so it's still a bit damp, and then about lunchtime I think it's meant to be more rain. So not the best day to choose, but I thought I'd try it out. And being that next Friday, I don't know when you're going to see this video, so I'll probably already be there or have been there and come back. But yeah, next Friday I'm going to Australia to see my youngest daughter and her boyfriend. Not really, it's her boyfriend. He's a twat. He's an no, he's not. He's a really nice bloke, unfortunately. As a father, you always want something to hold against your daughter's boyfriends, but he's a really decent bloke. So look at the mud and everything on here. No play today. I thought the roads might be a bit shitty. Anyway, yes, so off to see my youngest daughter and her boyfriend. So we're in Australia for 2 weeks, and boy do I need it. Having a really hard time at work at the moment. That doesn't feel right on the back end. Let's have a look at that. I'll give you a bit of show of Frank while I'm here. I felt a bit soft on the arse. Gotta get that stand sorted as well. It's too short. Oh, no, that's alright. Thank you! What a nice chap. So that's the Frank Master with a new exhaust. Looking rather resplendent. Resplendent. But if you remember, I had a big black can out the back. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Swearing again. So it's taken that completely off. So he does just finish at the seat now. Lot meaner. Lot meaner. I'm a bloody engineering genius. I'm a dickhead. That's what I meant to say. Dickhead. So yes, get rid of some of that wind. Ah, trying to kill me. Trying to do a start for a new video. Well, try and do a start sequence for the videos. I don't think it's going to come out too well. But overall, needed to get Frank out for a run. I was out on the 750 going to and fro work for the last couple of days last week. To give that a run, that'll probably get a run out again. I'll be able to do some fly pasts up here. It's just a bit too busy. I don't like being so close to the houses either and annoying people. I could set the camera up on the bench. Not really. Yeah, so anyway, got the 750, ran that a couple of days, so he's had a trot out. And as I say, he'll probably get another trot out next week. And V-Strom, I haven't used the V-Strom for a few days now. But then I'll use that to commute next week. I think it's turning a little bit shittier next week. So I'm trying to think where I could go. And I can't think. As you can see, we're destined for some rain. That was the only thing this morning. It was quite nice and sunny. Around here. Yeah, so going to give all the bikes a run out. He didn't even look behind him, did he? I love cyclists. Yeah, give all the bikes a run out before they get parked up for a couple of weeks. I'll get Big Frank and the 750 in the shed, locked away, so they'll be protected from the elements. And the wee Strom will sit on the decking out the back, so the driveway will be clear if anyone's trying to eye up thieving bikes, which we're destined. You know, it's happening locally, so got to sort of keep an eye on that. So anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. Get the bikes to have a run out and hibernate them for a couple of weeks while I'm off to Australia. But then the weekend after that, after we get back, we're down in Kent, so I'll lose that as well. It'll be quite a while before I get a good play again. And what with winter setting, I think the week after that it's Christmas weekend, so if it's warm enough I'll be out then. Don't think I'm going to get to do my video start sequence today. But when I started Frank up the other day, I did try and record it, but I'd left the mic sensitivity right up. Yeah, I left the mic sensitivity right up, so it was just a garbled mess instead of a coherent mess. It was just a garbled mess. Get rid of this car, it seems to be sat on my arse. Get rid of this car and then catch him up. See, it's just not dry enough, really. Not for me. I'm a bit of a wuss when there's any dampness. There's a parking area up here I might be able to set the camera up in. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. Should have these ideas in the summer when I'm still a crap rider, but I'm a more confident crap rider. So yeah, there's the plan. Go up to go to Australia, and then come back for a few days, and then off to Kent for about 3 or 4 days or something, and then Christmas. I think she's just booked up for New York in February as well. So my dance card is full. A big thank you to the Met Office for that absolutely shit weather forecast. But to be fair, if I was to look at the weather forecast now, it'll have all changed and say it's raining. You go a bit faster, mate, go a bit faster. Or not, just sit at 40 mile an hour. 40 mile an hour, a little country ride out. He's probably just getting back from last Sunday when he held up all the traffic. Yeah, not impressed about that. I thought I'd have at least an hour's clear sky to do some proper videoing, but not to be. But Frank's had a nice run out. I think I'll get back and give him a waxing, give him a rub down. Lucky Frank. Yeah, not into having a play in the moisture. I don't mind being out in the moisture, but for what I wanted to do today, the moisture's fucked me up. I mean, I got rid of my second car because last year, right through Christmas and that, I rode the bike, and that was sort of the test for me if I could ride it all year round, and did. So I got rid of my second car, and I only have motorbikes now. Well, the old woman's got a car, so if it's particularly bad, I'll nick the car and she'll have to walk to work. So yeah, it hasn't been a wasted journey. And as soon as I get home, it'll rain and stop anyway. Just to annoy me. So you'll have the same old intro that you normally get. Hands are probably properly iced up now. Not probably, properly iced up now. Properly chilly. But that's my fault for wearing summer gloves on a cold day. Well, it's partly 90% my fault and 10% Met Office fault for lying about the weather. 90% my fault for being so stupid wearing summer gloves on a cold day, and 10% their fault for not telling me it's going to bloody rain. Yeah, if it's not too busy, I'll get some petrol, high octane, out the supermarket. I don't know what anybody's feelings on that supermarket. I haven't really looked into it, but some people say don't use the supermarket stuff because it's a load of shit. But I've not really had any problems with it. I don't know what problems I'm meant to have. And with Big Frank, on his carbs, he's a bit more susceptible to bad running. He's just moved off. There we go. What are they queuing for? Look at my fingers. Old man fingers. Freezing. Freezing. Don't look. Alright, don't look. You looked. Get some high octane in, Big Frank. So it's pretty much stopped raining now. That's what I mean. It's annoying, isn't it? Well, it's not annoying to you because you just sat somewhere watching this. It's annoying to me because I wanted to get on with stuff. Chain as well. We jumped the red light and then sit in the outside lane. It's red, just go. Just go, you just go. Just go through the red lights. Fucking putting your hands up. Don't do it, innit? Or face the consequences. Face the consequences. There's no consequences. Because we ain't got enough bobbies on the beat to catch stuff like that. Never will. Yeah, it made you move over, didn't it? I hate people with hog lanes. Look at him, look, just sat there, you fat fucker. I'm so miserable and so angry all the time. Someone's going to sew at the back end of my bike in a minute. Yeah, I think he could do with some juice on his chain. Let's get that sorted. Right. That one there. I don't use the normal stuff on this one. There's this stuff on it. High performance dry chain lube. Let's not have a performance like we did with the 750 where it fell over on there. Looks near enough. Can't get the lid off. God, I'm pathetic. That'll do. I'm sure someone will tell me that I'm doing all that wrong. That's how I do it. That's how I roll. I think the bandit changed the chain. It didn't actually need it. I wanted to alter the gearing. I wanted to swap out the sockets, dickhead, sprockets. So I changed that at something like 26 or 27,000 miles. Sorry about the heavy breathing, but I'm very unfit. Yeah, it was 20. I'll just stand there saying 20. The thought process of an old person. That's my Aber Skylift. I don't know whether I've told you I've got an Aber Skylift. Oh dear. Yeah, so swapped out the chain and sprockets at about 27,000 miles, 26,000 miles, something like that on the Bandit. And still quite serviceable. There was no rust. The links weren't binding or anything like that. But as I say, I was changing the gearing on it, changing the sprocket sizes. So I decided to put a new chain on it at the same time. And I bloody well did. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. See, now what did I say? Get home and it stops raining. Right. Put the testament power on, don't need the external lights on. Throw the hammer on the floor. That on. Oh. And that's that. Getting warmed up, and then give Give the shiny bits, the tarnished shiny bits, a bit of a waxing. Don't know what to do with the exhaust. I used to ACF 50 my exhaust, stop it rusting. But this has got the VHT flameproof on, so I don't really know. There you go. It looks so much better with that stubby exhaust. And it's not a massive difference in volume. Anyway, that was my ride out Saturday morning. Hope you enjoyed it more than I did. See, that's the miserable old person coming out again. I did enjoy it, but I wanted to enjoy it more. You know what I mean. Anyway, ride safe.